Well, hi everybody. I'm here, there, and there. So, you know, I decided that I wanted to go ahead and share how I do my one drop flat stitch peyote, um, and it's for the last makeup brush. You know, people will eventually be coming and going throughout the video because it's not something I'm selling or teaching right now. But here are the makeup brushes. They they came from Cindy. I won them in an auction when she guest on the Big Barn, and I'm going to be working on this one, the last one. And of course, after I'm done with these, I'll let you guys know if I'm selling them or not because I've got another set to do because I got more than one set of brushes from her that evening. But as you can see, I already got my first 3 rows done here. It says it's not a tutorial. It's just something I want to share and work with in front of you. So it may be quite a while that I'm sitting here. It it's a fun project. I do have my pattern sitting in front of me right here, and I just love it. Hi, Beth. Thank you. Thank you so much. I'm glad you like them, that they look nice. Okay, so I'm gonna just go ahead and put these away because I'm gonna be just working on the pattern. So of course I'm going to burn some of my sweet grass or sweet sage over or white sage over everything. I have so many things that I use when I want to bless myself and have a good feeling through it. And Lily will more than likely make sure that keeps burning throughout the video. Yep. Um, this is my own design, my own pattern, and I want to share it with everybody. And if you're a beater out there, you you know what it's going to take to get 38 rows. That's how many rows I will be doing. 38 rows on a flat stitch. But I've already started it. I was going to do an upload, but I figured, hey, why not? Just go live and enjoy your friends. Let them see what you go through, how you actually put it around that little brush and everything. So as you can see, I've already started my first 3 rows. I'm getting ready to do the fourth. Got to keep my pen, my paper, my wax, thread, needle, everything's all here. Okay. And I've got my beads alphabetized because that's how I wrote it out. This is not a family design or anything. It's a design that, I have I've made up myself. And those of us that do creations like this, man, we get a piece of paper, we start coloring, we start writing, and by the time we're done, that one piece of paper is just a mess. So we go back through, well, I go back through, and I'm sure many others do it. And if you have the utilities to do it with, um, you type it up and you you put it on something that's a little more legible. But like I said, I'm not doing a tutorial. I'm just going to let you guys watch the pattern grow basically as I beat it. Oh, we've got some pretty dry weather over here, and for some reason, many of us here in town have allergies. And I'm wondering if that is because of the huge windstorm that we had. The storm was something else. Garbage cans flew into the next block, and
Trampolines flew into the
yeah,
next yard.
trampolines flew into the neighbors' yards, and we we all woke up the next day with allergies. So my throat's a little scratchy from it. Crossing off as I go on my pattern so that way I keep track of where I'm at. And of course, you guys know I like using my short needles. The shorter the better for me because it's easier for me for some reason. I end up breaking the long needles, and I know quite a few of you have taken up using the shorter needles since I told you if you're breaking the long needles, use the short needles. It's a lot easier. And yes, I'm working off of one computer, guys. Figured out how to do that. And that's a lot of fun. Hi, Jillian. I am making, I'm doing one drop peyote stitch, flat stitch for the makeup brushes that I've posted on my Facebook. I got a few messages from everybody, and they were saying it's such a beautiful design, and they wanted to see how I put it together. And I decided since I had one more brush left, I'll just go ahead and do this. Let everybody enjoy what I'm doing. As it says, it's not a tutorial. Yes, they are some tiny beads. I'm using size 11 Miyuki Delicas. And I did get these beads from Lydia, our beautiful Lydia. Might work if I put my glasses on too, huh? Usually bead with my glasses on. I'm over here feeling. Could imagine if I lost my sight, I could probably feel my way through my beadwork. I have bead for so long. There we go. I do have a request also. I'll probably be doing that next month. As a couple months ago, I have a viewer that has requested to see how I make a hair barrette. And I'm probably going to try to get back in touch with her. And if she is watching this video or comes across this video again or my and decides to come to my site or whatever, I'd like to know if she wants to learn how to do it on a loom, or if she wants me to do it just like flat on the pellon, which we call embroidery, or if she would like to learn see how it's done this way with flat. And I'd have to do that more than likely with an even count because I'm doing odd count. I love doing odd count because when I do odd count, oh, I can put any design I want in it. Those are always the best, odd count. Julian, I got a message from PayPal, and I went in to do what it said. It asked me to do for you, and it said that I made my payment, but I have to wait 48 hours to approve it. So I'm a little confused. So I'll go back in tomorrow morning and see if that's what it means, because it'll be 48 hours tomorrow. I don't know if you understand what it's doing, or if you just had opened up a new PayPal. A lot of times when you open a new PayPal, you have to wait a while before you get your money out of it. So you did open a new PayPal? Okay. All right. Yeah, because when I opened mine, I didn't have to wait like that. But when my sister Edna started selling, oh my goodness, she had to wait almost a month. And it sounds to me like they've shortened that, which is very nice. I like the idea that they shortened it and, making it a little more easier for you guys. Okay, that's why. All right. Yeah, I got a little confused. I was like, my goodness, what's going on? I followed the links that it gave me, and I didn't see the button that they had told me that I needed to to press to. Oh, I guess it's just to confirm my address. And then I read through it, and it said I had to wait 48 hours. Now that was row 4. Get a drink of something here. My throat's starting to dry out. Okay, so that's why I got the email. All right. Because believe it or not, I have this crazy routine when I wake up in the morning. The first thing I do is pop open my emails, because I do. Ooh, I unplugged the wrong thing. I do get orders. I get quite a few orders through email, and I don't want to miss anybody. I really don't. And if I do miss you, I'm sorry. A lot of times it's because my emails get so flooded, it goes straight to junk mail. And sometimes I forget, and then it's like 2 days later, I'll go through my junk mail, and bam, there you are. So if you've ever sent an email and I've not responded, it's because it's gone to junk mail and I have forgotten to check it. I don't know how to correct that through Outlook. Yes, it is good that they are careful. I really like that they are very careful. Another one that's gone doing that is Cash App. Cash App has started being very careful with their accounts. And I really appreciate that, because I take payment from just about every app out there. And I did that because a lot of people do not like PayPal. They do not even want to bother with PayPal. Guys, I put the wrong color on there because I'm reading ahead. But anyway, yeah, I've even gone as far as going ahead with Facebook Pay if need be, which I feel with that one, I'll only do that if somebody just doesn't have any other way of paying. it's a little, to me, it's, with the way Facebook has been getting hacked and going down, and, people getting really concerned with Facebook. I'm concerned with it. I um, I had quit posting for a while, even through Instagram, because Instagram is related to Facebook now, and its relationship could cause the same problems that happen to Facebook if you're using Instagram. This is what I read and found out. So I'm like, okay, I'm going to be very careful. I'm careful about what I post. um, my items that I make. I love posting those. If somebody wants to use my design, that's fine. If they, want to share it, that's fine. If they want to claim it as their own, that's fine. That's how I look at it, because it's the media. The media is just going to be that way forever. That's why, and it's on the World Wide Web. So how are you going to stop something on the World Wide Web? At which we all should be careful about what we say and do, even here in YouTube. I'm waiting for an email back from the people that made this document camera, because I've noticed that um, it'll go really blurry on me sometimes, and sometimes my focus button doesn't want to be nice. The young man that usually helps me through my tech stuff moved away, and he's my son's best friend. He built my computer for me. I've got a gaming computer, a gamer's computer, because I love to game. I'm not going to hide that from anybody. And if anybody's watched some of the game that I love to play, it's one that you'll see me in here with playing. Love playing Guild Wars 2. It's got a new expansion coming out too. I cannot wait for it, because I played Guild Wars 1. Oh, I think they listen, and they do pay attention to everything you click on. Yeah, Jillian, they do. My husband has a friend. He communicates through Facebook, and the guy had a very innocent meme up, and he liked it. My husband liked it, so of course he hit the like button. And after that, oh my goodness, he was getting advertisements for things that what they thought was related to that meme. He even got breast enhancements. It was crazy. So yeah, Facebook does have, I guess, what they call a keylogger. Oh my goodness, yeah, they're listening. They have to be listening. Not cool. Not cool. Facebook's not cool. Not as cool as we thought it would be. Okay. I like how I can see that the design is already coming out. That's how I wanted it to be when I when I made the design. That I could see the design immediately after 3 or 4 rows. Who taught me how to do this? My mother. My mother taught me how to bead. Bless her soul, she's gone. I miss her very much every day of my life. Okay, I'm going to have to go back through. I believe I picked up a bad bead. I'm glad I caught it. Oh, not that way. I have to undo the whole thing here. I'm very glad I caught it because you do get a bad bead every now and then in your quality beads. My granddaughter in the back making noises. See what I mean? I don't know if you guys will be able to see that. Hold it up there. See that bead? I'm glad that I watch my work, pay attention. There's a lot of taking apart sometimes when you're and always pay close attention. That's what I always say. Pay close attention. And I know people are going to come and go all day in here, so while I'm doing this, I do not know how long it's going to take me to do it. But hopefully, they'll stay long enough to see the design come out. Throw that bead away. Those are the beads that do get left behind. I know I say no bead left behind, but every now and then there's that one. You don't want to use a bad bead on anything. Now pick you back up, put you back on. Oh, you got such a blessing there, Jillian. My mother taught me so much that, sometimes I wish she was still here so I could say, hey, Mom, do you remember when you told me that, this went that way? I found a shortcut. And I know she would just laugh because she loved to laugh. And then she'd probably tell me, hey, you're just being lazy. Okay, what you guys are seeing build up here is my wax. I'll get that cleaned off here after I get all 38 rows on here. Go through and I wipe my work up, clean it up. My husband probably realized I've gone live by now because he keeps all my notifications going in case I do go live so he can sit and when he takes his break at work, he can watch me. Then he'll pull in a crowd because he'll be sitting there watching me, and the people at work will be like, "What are you doing?" He'll be saying, "I'm watching my wife. She's gone live on YouTube again." She is. I know she is. I do feel her. I feel my mother every day. Sometimes I hear her come out of my mouth. What are they doing back there?
They're playing like they're listening to Bruno.
Are they? Yeah, the kids here don't have school on Fridays, so, and that's all the schools. Thank you, Jillian. I enjoy showing what I do, letting everybody see what it takes for me to put all these beautiful things together. And, then they can understand why I charge so much. One bead at a time takes a while. And I love the colors that I picked out for this. I really do love the colors. Okay, row 6 is done. That's 6 rows right there, everybody. Working on row 7. I believe I'm coming up on Cindy's channel on the 28th. I'm not sure if we've confirmed that, but that's what I last remember talking about with her. On the 28th, I'm supposed to bring my friend Christina, but she went on a sabbatical, I guess. Didn't come back until the 10th of this month, and I still have not heard from her. Really would be nice. She has some nice vintage watches that I wanted to help her, sell to you guys. But if not, I have my sister Edna as a backup. She'll be on with me with her beautiful handmade items. Oh, I got to show you guys what I got in the mail today. Squirrel, or is that yeah, squirrel. Check this out. Check this little guy out. Oh my gosh. It is beautiful. Oh, goodness. Let me see. Where did all my flashlights go? Hmm. Is the blue one over here too, or did you put that one away? Nope, that's not it. But let's see if we can get it to do that color.
Right over there.
Let's turn off a few lights real quick. Light. Light is these light. Oops, that one was off. Okay, here we go. See if we can get it to do that color. It's not gonna do it. There you go. Maybe my camera's too bright. Not my camera, but my
Lighting.
yeah. I really wish they'd give us some skins for this. Maybe Lily will let me know if it shows now. Can you all see that? That's amber. It's actual amber. And let me put this on top. Oh my gosh. Let's see here now. There. I'm blinding everybody. But we've got bugs in this thing. We've got some bugs in there. Nice little mosquitoes. And then I got, turn my lights back on now. Gee whiz, Gianna, you just kind of left it that way. Okay. And this looks like it's some type of blue agate. It's really pretty, and I love it. This is Zuni. Let's see, what did it say on there? Has the month, date, and year. You don't see that very often on Zuni pieces. So, Cheo Zuni 98. Oh, this is the first of 21 pieces. Let's see if we can get that to focus down there. You see the 0 with the 21? This means this is the first one of 21 pieces. So, it's gorgeous. And then I got a cute little stick pin here. He's just cute. A little monkey. These are what I got in the mail today. I had totally forgot that I had ordered them, and I got the notification. Well, my daughter got the notification because she had my phone. And she says, Mom, your Etsy's in. And I'm like, what? I'm not expecting anything. So she went over and she picked up the package, brought it home, and I opened it. Lo and behold, I'm like, I remember this. I remember getting ordering this. Oh, but yeah, guess I'm getting older and I'm forgetting. If it's not impacted me hard enough, I'm forgetting. And my camera went blurry. Sorry, guys. Thank you to my 4 watchers for being here. I appreciate you being here. Today I'm just doing the boring old beading. But I'm sure there's a few of you out there wanting to see how it's done, how it's put together, and the outcome. Yeah, my little dot is over here wanting things again. Thank you, Jillian. I'm glad you find it relaxing. I figured I would take the name banners down underneath my beadwork and myself today, so that way you could see everything that I'm doing here instead of just part of it, because a lot of times we don't realize that we're cutting ourselves off with those banners. I wish they would make them just a little bit smaller. Not smaller, but you know what I mean is thinner.
Daddy just
Oh, and there's somebody saying hello to me. Let's see who texted me. Trying to get me to go somewhere else. I'm live right now. Sorry. I went and shared with a few of my friends something that I come across on Facebook today. It was a story of the first birth in with the Navajo women, and hopefully they looked at it. I hope they did because it's interesting. That was my phone. But it's very interesting. Not only does the Navajo Nation do something similar, something like that, many of the other native tribes do something quite similar. And I remember the first birth of my child, I had to wrap my stomach. I had to keep my tummy wrapped so I could go back down to my normal size so I could stay looking beautiful in my youth. And
you passed it down.
and I passed it down to my daughters.
Which I'm still getting questions about how I lost all mine.
It's just beads, Jillian. It's just beads. I'm sorry, I got carried away beading. So you can see the top side and the bottom side. Just beads. No fabric underneath it. Did you tell your pops that I'm live?
Yeah, tell Papa you.
He probably figured it out already. That's why he texted you. Thank you, my love. Thank you for giving me my phone. I know it fell down.
They see my puppy.
Yeah, your
Yes,
puppy.
Papa.
Welcome home, my love. I'm live. Many of us wives tell our husbands that when they walk through the door. I'm live, dear. Then they saunter off, or either they say hi to everybody, or
Saunter.
he says he's gonna saunter off. Let's see.
Hang up my RPG, I guess.
It's quite a long thread. I did a full wingspan across in half just to do this because there's a lot of thread that goes through here. And then at the end, you've got to weave because you never tie knots in these. No problem. Turn it back over. I always work from the bottom up and then from the top down. Some people will work from right to left. But to me, that makes the bead kind of like curl, and then you pull it and it snaps in. I like my bead to just lay right in there. I'm tired of reaching over, so I'm going to put some of this over here. Whoops. Almost went through 2 beads. Was kind of hoping that my sister would come around so she could go live with me and do a little bit of her work. She's probably busy. I know her husband has a day off today.
My silly uncle.
I love beading with my little sister. Edna is my little sister. My baby sister, matter of fact.
We all love.
As you can see, I've got chevrons here. They will turn into diamond shapes. So that's going to be a lot of fun to see as I'm working on it. I'm going to do the whole thing. Like I said, the whole 38 rows. I'm not going to cut it out, stop anywhere, and say we'll pick it up tomorrow because I feel that you guys deserve to see me do it all in one shot. And I feel that if I put it down, I probably won't pick it back up for a couple more days. My hands are feeling pretty good right now, so let's get her done. I had to turn the volume off on my speakers because I'm in here twice, and with me being in here twice, there was a severe echo. And that's what took me a minute to come on because my son was trying to help me resolve that. And he just said, let's just turn your speakers off. If you're going on by yourself, there's no need to have the volume on anyway, which he was right. Hey, Anna. How you doing, Anna? Mike Westerguben. Got excited. Oh my gosh, I got excited and put the bead in the wrong bead. Anna's an exciting person, y'all. See? So happy to see her. Okay. Cross that one off. Getting ready to put my next color on. Sitting here wondering, how am I going to show them how to put that around? I know, I put it up there and it's just liking to fall. That's all. It likes to fall. this here and come down the top and make it sit right beside it. This is how it works for odd count peyote. I've never timed how long this thing takes me to do. So we will find out all together how long this is going to take me. Take a drink of my coffee. Thank you, Anna. Sweetie, can I get you to wipe this off? I think the babies might have spilt their juice or something on it and it's sticking to the bottom of my coffee cup.
Again.
Yeah, and take that. It might have some whatever's on there.
Residue.
Yepers. You know what I mean, Jelly Bean?
Yes, I do.
We are now on row 10. 10. I'm already 47 minutes into this video. So that tells you how long it's going to take me to do this. Minus the moments of squirrelness that happens, you know.
Not considering you got a daughter named Squirrel.
That's your Indian name.
Mm-hmm.
Squirrel Girl. She got that name because when she was a little girl, she didn't like people in her space. And if you ever notice that squirrels don't like anybody or anything in their space, she'll get so upset when she was little. And it was before she could really speak good English and everything. She sounded like a little squirrel. So my mother named her Squirrel Girl.
And it's a name I will always cherish.
Of course she will. E-A.
Girls.
Yep, they're being cuties.
We got kicked out of that place over there.
Yeah, I told you.
Well, we got our 50 piece.
I also use this stitch whenever I'm making my little beaded beads. My flat stitch beads. And y'all saw me poke my finger. Well, keep it long. I say keep it long. My hair's no longer all the way down there to my bottom anymore. It's probably about just below my shoulders now. But life happens.
Yes, sometimes.
My grandbabies, they're so cute. Even though the youngest no longer calls me grandma, she calls me bestie, but that's cool too. Asked her the other day, I go, what happened to calling me grandma? Because you're my bestie. I think I said I already told everybody about that in another stream. I'm the best at everything that I do, and you know, she just went on and on. Oh, okay, not that bead. I pick up a C.
Too far away. Yes. $200.
Oh. Okay, what did I do wrong here? I did something wrong. I did something wrong. Let's see here now. Row 11. 2 A's, 1 E, 1 D. Okay, I see what I did. I put an E where a C goes. I'm like, it don't look right. Hello, my love. Take Diva back and hi, my love. Oh, my puppy girl.
I love you.
I know hers does.
After you're done online, can I hold her to you?
Why don't you take her back there and go sit with her on the bed and play with her? I don't know why I added that. Strictly said C. Maybe it's because I like the metallic bead better. Yeah, they can cut theirs. They can all cut theirs. Leave your hair alone. Your hair is beautiful. And thank you for sharing those pictures with me yesterday. Oh my goodness. I had so much joy going through me for you. Oh, it was so nice. You look so happy. Nope, not that one. It just shut me down right there again. Like it don't look right. I do this by memory a lot instead of following my own pattern, and shame on me, right?
No, never shame on you.
Now I add this color again. Come on, get in there. There we go. Another one of these. Oops. My pen wants to be a part of it. Yeah, then it's not a good thing to cut your hair if you go nuts if you cut your hair. Oh, nope. I jumped ahead again. Maybe I did. These patterns can be difficult if you're not paying attention. So pay attention, Miss G. Alrighty. Now I pick up my shiny bead. I middle bead. Thank you for watching, all 6 of you. Appreciate you being here. Don't forget to hit the thumbs up. And if you're not subscribed, do subscribe. Sounds like they got Notch back there with them, huh?
Diva.
Oh, Diva.
Notches with Daddy.
Okay.
It's not.
I'm not.
Hey, son, how are you? Oh, that's my son, everybody. My eldest, Toby. Oh, it's so good to see you, baby. Gold pieces. Oh, well, that makes my day. This is going to be a treat for everybody watching me put the whole thing together. I know I've come on just putting things together, and when I first started doing this, I was doing like beaded earrings and stuff and doing them completely, but it's nothing like doing this stitch. As you can see, one bead at a time takes time, and like I told you, 38 rows. And we're not even a third done with it. Let you know I talked to Deeps today. He's not liking it up there, poor guy. Feel bad for him.
Why not?
So he wants to come home. I just told him takes a little time. He'll adjust. E, E, E. Now doing a C. So is everybody prepared for Thanksgiving? I'm never prepared for that holiday. My oven's on the blink, so I'm thinking maybe I'll just take my family out to eat this year. Treat them. Give them all something different. So there'll be no mess, no hassle at home. Okay, guys, let's see here now. I can remember how to do this. There's the stream. And then there's this one. Okay, I'm just going to put the solo layout there for now. You're on call for Thanksgiving? Well, I can see that happening.
We'll call.
Dad says he'll call you. Come home. Bring Carly with you and Honey too. Come and visit. I'm exercising my hands, y'all. I have to do that every now and then. If not, I won't be able to work them. Huh? She's doing her squeal back there. Oh, probably burn some more of my sage.
Oh, by the way, puppy knows how to open the door.
Oh, did you guys hear that? Notch learned how to open up his kennel door. Do you close the door? Go back to the room. So cute. So pick up 1A. Back to work. That was good enough hand rest. So did anybody get to see the turquoise necklace that I had designed? It didn't last long. I had inquiries about it, if I was going to sell it. I was asked how much I was selling it for, and it just eventually went. I didn't even have it done it was done that morning, and man, it was gone. Let me just put it that way. It was gone. It was a nice surprise to see it gone. Now I'm starting to do this zigzag part again on this side when my diamond shape will be on the inside of that. Oh, where'd my bead go? I flung my thread needle around so much that my bead fell off. Sounds like somebody's getting a phone call.
Give me a moment, I'll take you there.
Make sure I scratch off where I've worked. I'm not sure if I want to sell these yet or not, guys. Maybe we'll see after I do the blue set. I'm going to be doing a blue set as well.
Sorry about that. Hey, baby girl. No. Oh, the garbage in here.
But I'm not going to do the design as extensive as this one. It's just going to be something short and simple, and it'll be beautiful. I guarantee it'll be beautiful, though. And I did forget to tell you we are working on row 13. Is that better with me taking my little tiny picture out of there? Y'all can see me better or see my work better. Notice it brought it up a little bigger for everybody. Oops, not through the top one, just through the second one there. Pull it so that little thread slides up underneath those two beads and hides.
I'll be back. I'm going to go back.
Oh, okay. Sounds like the honey has to go back to his place of employment real quick. Oh, somebody probably locked themselves out of an office. He's a manager, so. Oh. I hear my household live while I'm being live. What is it? Nope, it's C, not D. C. Complete that little chevron if I can. Looks like I got one more bead to complete that one. Now I'll pick up the D bead. C, D. Oh, that would be so cool, Jillian. Sit next to me beading. I love it when my oldest daughter comes over. She'll sit down and she'll be like, "Whoa, Mom, let's just go ahead and put something together. Let's bead." After the D,
Let's see.
I put a B, which is my white. The name of this color is actually bone, so it's an off-white. And I like off-whites because off-whites help your colors come out a lot better. And they look so beautiful. Any artist will tell you an off color helps your background and your foreground come out a lot better. Should have seen the notebook paper that when I thought of this design. It was just cram packed full of just nonsense. It felt like that's what it looked like. Nonsense. Till I actually decided to sit down and type it out. And I even had crayons coloring because I was trying to figure out how to contrast everything together. And it just looked like a piece of sludge laying there to me after a while. So I was like, I better get it typed up so it looks clean. And it took me 3 days to figure it out, guys. 3 days. Okay. That was row 14. We're getting ready to do row 15. Just remember, you guys, all you saw was row 1, 2, and 3 when I started. And that's how much I've worked on so far. I'm not even halfway there to row 38. Yes, it does. Let me see here now. What color is that one? This color, hydrangea is what it's called. Hydrangea, right here. Get it to focus. That's the color. Work my fingers a little bit more. Let's see here. Why is this open? Oh, I didn't mean to. Nope, too much blue this way. Back at it. I'm picking my background up because I don't want to be reaching over myself here. My granddaughter is playing with the cat.
That's my sister. Bessie, who's letting the beauty queen out.
Okay, girls, calm down. Grandma's live.
I can't.
She can't calm down.
I'm playing a game. As me or mommy.
Sorry. The sound of life in my home.
Is this color, this color? It was gonna be this color. This color. This color. This color. This color. This color. Red. This is red. What did they want? I'm bad at playing this song. But not to bed like I do. Not bad.
I probably should have aired this on my Facebook as well because that's where I have it actually posted is in Facebook. But it's okay. Maybe my daughter can put the link up out there for everybody to watch me here. Okay, I'm on row 16. When you guys see me put the needle down, it's because I'm over here marking off where what I've put in here in the work.
Another.
Okay, stop.
No. I'm so. I tried not to die.
So I guess you can say we are halfway there. I don't know. It don't look like it on the paperwork. No, we're not even halfway there. We got 38 rows.
I'm sorry, what did you say?
Sounds like the uncle is going to terrorize the baby girl. Yes, 19 will be halfway there. Needle down in there. So I'm counting like every 3 rows. I'm having to put it down, exercise my fingers. And I've got to put more wax on my thread.
F and
Keeps it from fraying, keeps it from getting tangled up, and
Hi, Uncle. Bye-bye.
yeah, the thread will last longer in here, especially with it being a nylon thread. Row 17. Hi, Elizabeth. Good to see you. Yeah, I didn't do any video sharing or anything this time. I just came on and said if they're going to come, they're going to come. Thank you to all 5 who are watching. I appreciate you being here. That's 3 of those. I need 1 more. Mark it up. Believe it or not, my white almost became black. I almost put black in here. And I was like, it's supposed to be something soft, pretty, delicate. We don't need to put that in there. Oops, picked the wrong thread.
I'm not telling you.
Okay, I gotta move my hands, exercise my hands. Oh. All right. We are now at row 18. Almost halfway there. Almost. You can hear everybody going, sounds like I have a house full of snakes. Well, not do the bucket, beast you. Nicole.
Papi?
Julian's my cheerleader. Then, of course, I got my little dot over here being a loud little menace. I don't know what I'd do without my little grands, though, guys. They went to go stay somewhere for a couple of days, and I just sat here and I was like, oh my goodness, it's too quiet. I'm going to go insane.
Mom, can you make it dark?
No. All on that one, baby.
Hey, Bestie, look. I made a balloon.
Now I'm sounding like the snake. Hey, Okay, go take it over there. Go take it over there. Go play with it. Don't make noise. Oh, she does it anyway.
I'm going to do it outside.
Look at how this is growing. Oh my gosh, it is growing. The design is growing. Row 19, we are halfway there. Cool beans.
It's too cold for you.
Cool beans. Oops. Didn't mean to hit my camera, y'all. Giving it a good healthy slap, maybe it'll stay focused. Yep, there we go.
Little one, sit, please.
They have ants in their pants all the time. What do you think, Mom?
Oh yeah.
Just a third. Here comes the fourth. I'll cross that one off. Oh, come on, bead. Get on the needle. I used to hear stories from my mother and some of my great aunts because my grandmother, my mother's mother, was already gone. But I heard stories about how they used to sit together in camps and the women who, were doing their work, their handwork, their sewing and all that stuff. They'd all sit together and they would just sit and talk. And one of my great aunts leaned over and whispered in my ear, and she says, "And that's the time we get to talk crazy about our husbands." And I just looked at her, and she was like, "Why? Why do you look at me like that?" And I go, "Well, we still do that today, Auntie." I go, "We still do." She goes, "Yeah, but now you guys all talk naughty." Oh, but I know that probably don't sound funny to many of you, but when you have your great aunt who is basically like your grandmother talking to you like that, it's kind of like, oh my gosh, I can't believe she just said that to me. That had to been fun to do. That had to be a lot of fun to do, Jillian. And I guarantee they probably sat there and chattered and had the time of their lives doing that.
Stop. Come on. I need something to wipe off my feet.
Okay,
Look at your toe.
let's see. Did one,
You can't even make it now, dude.
two, three. See, I'll have two diamonds in this thing. So right now I'm working the middle part. Two large diamonds, I should say. That's so it can be on two sides of the brush. Let me pull the brush out so you guys can see. Where did I put it? I put them somewhere. Where did I put them? I just had them at the beginning of the show, didn't I, guys? Oh, my husband sat the dinner home he brought for me. I'll show you what I mean. It'll be on two sides of the brushes. Try not to touch the brushes. You got it on this side where I have it next to the name brand. Then you flip it over, it'll be on that side. So. Yeah. Believe it or not, Native Americans are the same way. Um, our families have our own patterns too. And when I make things for my children, basically my family, that they're the ones who get our patterns. I don't share or give my family pattern out to everybody. It's ours. I've seen a few YouTubers come on and go to do something similar to what I'm doing. Then they realize that they've shared their family pattern, and they end up taking the video down because they're like, "Oh, I shouldn't have done that. I didn't realize that that's what I was working on, and it ended up being that." And they were basically just they ashamed of themselves because they didn't realize what they did. And I'm like, it's okay, as long as you took it down. But our family patterns are very, very precious to us. Now, we do have tribal patterns that we do share with the public. That's something different. Because you'll see, our tribal patterns, a lot of them out there on our dance regalia and things like that. We put it on our purses and wallets, and we just go on. We are now on row 21. And I've been on for an hour and a half. So basically, halfway there, it takes me an hour and a half to do. And that's if I decide to just like keep going. There has been times when my hand has said, no more, just put it down. Oops, my alphabet flew over. No, she sounded like a monster, didn't she? Oh, did that bead fall off? Y'all saw me put it on there. My goodness. And so just come back through and pick up another bead. I'd like to know where that other bead went. Every bead is precious. Hi, Raven. Hmm. Thank you for coming, Raven. Row 22. Ooh, dried figs. I love dried figs. Gonna have to work my hands a little. Everything's starting to get a little cramped up with my hands. Burn some more white sage so that way blessings go into it. Let's see, where did I put everything? I had put everything everywhere where I thought I was going to keep it in reach, but I didn't. White. It's all coming down to the end of my sage here, so I got like the stick underneath there that it didn't light very good now, did it? There we go. My husband's going to come back and he's going to say, "Oh my gosh, that smells so good." Thank you, Julian. There's a lot of work that goes into these. I almost put my 24 karat beads on this. Okay, I heard my phone go on. Oh, it sounded like my husband. It was. I think he forgot it was live. Thread down so I can get in there. Now everybody has their own way of doing this stitch. Some of them will go through the bead, pick up another bead, go through the bead, pick up it, and then just pull it all at once. And to me, I don't think that's a very good idea. You want your work to look nice. I've seen it come out all crooked when they've done that. Okay, that was 4 of that color and 2 of this color. So now, excuse me, now I'm getting ready to start the second diamond on the inside. That's that when I put that one white bead there, it was my cue. That's when I'm getting ready to start my second diamond. I've got several diamonds going through here, so it's not just one. I've got chevrons and diamonds. Didn't want it to just be like a swirly, boring pattern or one with zigzags in it. I wanted it to be an exciting looking pattern that somebody would enjoy looking at every day of their life when they used their makeup brushes. I do know that Donna and T on Thanksgiving night, they're going to have, I guess you could call it an open house if you're a reseller. It's going to happen for 24 hours. Um, Pop in over there if you feel like you want to sell something during that time. I believe one is going to be on both their channels running simultaneously. And I believe this weekend they were testing it out, or this week, early this week, one of the days, they were testing it out to see if it was going to work. And apparently it does. So Thanksgiving night, if you're a reseller, pop in over there, jump on, and have fun with the ladies. Row 24. Just wanted to throw that out there, mention it to you guys. Hey Willow, how you doing, love? Hopefully you're feeling okay today. No, you've had to go through a lot. And I believe it won't be until December you get to go and see your doctor again. Oh, Monday. That's awesome. Cool. Oh, that's good to hear. I know you've been waiting, and if anybody has pain daily, I do, and I can relate, I can understand, and just knowing that you're going to at least get to see, just get to find out what's really going on. Oh, that's good. I'm glad you were on with her. She does have a hard time finding somebody to help her sometimes, and I didn't even know she was on. My notifications are not working in YouTube.
Especially on the phones.
So I just came on, and when I went to pop out my chat, I saw she was on. I was like, oh my God, she's on. I hope she doesn't get upset with me coming on. So, but like I always say, YouTube's big enough for everybody. But I'm just beading. I'm not doing a tutorial. I'm just showing everybody how I made the one drop flat peyote stitch for the makeup brushes that I had posted on my Facebook. Yeah, that's all I'm doing, just doing something awesome. Trying to, keep my channel alive too as well. I haven't really taken good care of my channel.
You guys been sick?
Well, yeah, being sick and everything don't help either. So. Things happening. Finally getting to the point I can stay awake past 8 o'clock.
Yeah.
Oh.
I'm real worried.
So I should be good when I go on Jewelry Nurses to sell. Hey, Cinnamon. Oh, that's cool. I'm glad that she's able to do that. We really don't talk much. But when we do, we catch up. Very glad that that fell in line for her, you know. And that's what we need to do. We're stuck with medical bills and stuff, so we're just trying to ease on in and catch up with life. And even the insurance my husband pays for, you know, it doesn't, to me, he and I both say it's crap insurance, so we are on the hunt for something better. Oh boy. And the race is on. A little bit of George Jones. Now, this is something I've not brought to the channel yet, so. Row 26. Keep forgetting to tell you guys what row I'm on. 38 rows and I'm on row 26. An hour and 57 minutes in. Barely over half done. Actually, right here, right there would be half, so I'm like just barely over half done. And Lily is slurping soup or something in the background, if that's what you guys are hearing.
I'm trying not to.
We'll take it in another room. Back down to my D. I know I started doing these yesterday morning, and my family all come crawling out of their bedroom, and they hear me sitting over here. No, A D E B A, and they're looking at me, and I'm like, I'm following my pattern. Oh, I hope it's a short one. It better be a short one. Be a short train. Row 27. Get her a snack, Mom. Y'all see that? My bead fell off.
Dorothea.
Oh, you got her trained. That's awesome. Well, I've not done one of these in a long time, and they're used to just sitting here, me sitting here and just like going for it. But when I decided to do these makeup brushes, uh, I had to figure out a pretty pattern, something that had more than just the zigzag that you would use if you were beading around something circular. So I was like, let's do a flat peyote stitch, and you can wrap it around it. A lot of people don't realize you can do that and wrap it around it, but oh my goodness, it it took them by surprise. Let's just put it that way. They thought I had gone a little bit bonkers.
Bless you.
Bless you, my love. Forgot I put some over here so I wouldn't be reaching over so much. That's true. It is. Less muttering when embroidering. Thank you. It is. It's gorgeous. I mean, it is, Jillian. It is a very beautiful color. And like I said, I got these beads from Lydia. I rarely ever use delicas. any type of delica, Miyuki delica or just delicas alone. I rarely ever use them, but I figured, since I'm going to do this one drop flat, it would work perfect. Size 11s, I know they're pretty tiny. And just to remind those of you that are not beaders, when we talk about sizes, it's not about the bead, it's about the hole in the bead. Right, Willow? Oh, awesome. Awesome. She made it to the post office. We are now on row 28. 10 more rows and we got it. This is where that short thread starts flipping everywhere. I don't know what's worse, using thread way too long or the short thread. I don't what the needle dropping bead looks like you don't glue the needle.
What?
Oh, you mean when I drop my beads? I know I probably should pick them up and shake them a little more. EA. Sometimes I just pick them up by the tip and they just slide down, but hopefully that's what you were talking about. Okay, back to C. Only one, see. Did you see that? So I'm working on its twin. Come on, go through. All right. There we go. Row 29. That's a bad bead. Pulled it this way and caused it to come out, so I gotta work it back. Okay. Lay flat, lay flat. Hi, Denise. Love you. Thank you. Felt like I was falling out of my chair. Weird. B. I think that's what I put in next. E-D. Yep. There we go. Put my C on, which is the pale pink that you see here. That's C. Then I pick up another one. I'm only doing this with 5 colors. I've seen it done with 17, 11 colors, and oh my gosh, they're so beautiful when they're done with a lot of different colors. Wrong color. I gotta put the hydrangea in there.
78. 78.
Oh, Dot. Oh, okay. All right. I get you. Okay, I gotta exercise my hands, guys. I'm sorry. A little bit of exercise here, a little bit of exercise there. Let's burn, 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 burn. Honey, I'm probably going to need you to get the other one. This one's almost gone. Mm. Isn't it still in the truck? In the middle console?
No.
No? Okay. All right. He brought it inside. Yay. Mm. I pick up an E. I hope you're going to the right truck. We got 2 trucks. It was in the Dodge and not the SUV. that row is done. Oh, row 30. Thank you. Oh, thank you. Brand new one. Got a brand new one. Actually, two of them. Hello, jewelry, etc. It's nice to see you. Welcome. Okay, I put the bead on. And now I got people texting me. Who is it? I don't know. One of those Shark Tank things. Anybody get those?
No.
Got no interest in Shark Tank. E. I'll pull out the makeup brushes again so you guys can see what I'm doing. Keeps putting that thing there. Let you see the ones that are finished and the last one that I'm working on. Try not to touch the brushes. This is the design that's going on there. As you can see, I've got several different designs going through it. Actually, okay, you've got this, then you've got the bright triangle, and then just the plain one. Then I've got the little chevrons going through it. So and that's the brand right there. Bought these from Cindy, the jewelry nurse, when she was on with JJ a couple weeks ago. go. Let me get back in camera. Hey, Carolyn. It's good to see you, honey. In case you're wondering what it's called, what this stitch is called, it is odd count, 1 drop peyote flat, and takes time. What I'm doing is actually considered a small project with this, and I know Willow would agree. 38 rows sounds like a lot, but it's actually a short project. Hi, Froggy. Oh, honey, I have not forgotten your earrings. They sent me the wrong color. It was almost like a black brown. Oh, let me see if I can pull it out. They told me to keep it. Are they in this drawer or the next drawer down? The colors. Okay. That's not it. Right here. See, they almost look black. And I wanted it lighter, so I'm waiting on it. It's back ordered. I have not forgotten your earrings. I should have emailed you, seeing you come in. I figured I better let you know now. Thank you, Froggy. But I have not forgotten that those beads were just a little too dark brown for the basket. And, you know, baskets are supposed to look lively and beautiful. So I wanted to make sure that you got a lively, beautiful basket earring, not something that looked like you dug it out of the ground in it or found in pitch darkness. Just put it that way. It was just, that's just too cold. That color is just too dark. Oh, don't apologize. It's not you and it's not me. It's the company I order through. So I'm just going to wait until they get it, if that's okay with you. And I will get them to you as soon as I can. They're beautiful basket earrings. And I'll tell you right now, I'm not surprised at all. A lot of the bead companies are short on beads, and well, we've gone through the pandemic and everything. People went back to doing their hobbies. It was really hard for me to order my black opaque or jet. They're black jet opaque size 11 Tohos through the pandemic at all, and they still don't have them in the company that I order through, or any of the tribal bead shops that I order through. Black is a very It's a color that's in demand with a lot of beadwork. So I'm just waiting. Welcome back, Willow. Thank you for all 9 that are watching. I appreciate you being here.
Thank you.
Row 32.
One, two,
Shush.
three, four,
My granddaughter loves to count, everybody.
8, 9, 10. Thank you.
I blame you, Grandma.
No, that's okay. No, I want oh gosh, what is it? I don't want matte. I can't do I have plenty of matte. I want the luster. That's what I'm looking for is the luster. Matte I can find anywhere, but everybody enjoys the luster. I know I'm sounding a little sarcastic about that, but and what you see here with this color right here, see how it's all shiny and everything. Not the metallic, but the other one. That's when we talk about luster. That's what we're talking about. The opaque lusters. Now, pearl essence is. Oops, I put that in the wrong one. Pearl essence is just a little different. It almost has when it's a pearlescent, it kind of has like a, I guess you could say an opal color to it. I don't know how to describe it. Um, it's a lot different. Oh, I don't blame you for buying them in 50-gram bags. I would too. It's just that Eureka crystal and beads, they're no longer selling in bulk like that. So we get them in like the little, what do you call it, the 4-ounce tubes now, or just 4 ounces in a little baggie. And and they're not charging us too much for it, like about $1.28 or something like that. But it's it's just hard to find the color that I'm looking for. But that's all right. I'll get it. It'll happen. I always say that. It'll happen. Just go with the flow. It'll happen. Come on, needle. Get in there. What did I have on the tip there? Picked up a piece of something off my beading mat. Yeah. Okay.
Tortilla.
Row 33. 5 more rows to go, guys, after I'm done with this one. Then y'all get to watch me put it on that makeup brush. Two and a half hours, guys. I've been at this for 2.5 hours. Oh, I have checked out Fire Mountain. They're the ones that emailed me and told me that because of the amount I want, I'm going to have to wait because I'm not wanting the 50-gram bags. I'm wanting more. I guess you could say I'm getting greedy, but when you're a beader, you never have enough beads. Most of the time, you don't have the right color you're looking for. Now I gotta put this back on there. More wax. This is one of my own patterns, Carolyn. I'm sorry I'm having to take my time, put things down, and look back up. Yeah, this is my own pattern. Let's see now. I'll put the bead on to ease. The second diamond is almost filled in. Almost complete. Sounds like we got something big backing out in our driveway out there. I hear the big beep, beep, beep. You guys hear it? Could be Aunt Fanny from the robots, right?
Don't say that because the girl will be asking where's it at.
um, almost tied a knot in that. No knots. We don't do, oops, I went through that. How did I do that? I went down it. I went through it the wrong way. Mistakes are good. Everybody can see that I'm not perfect. supposed to go down it, not up it. There we go. Come over one. This is how we do our odd count peyote. Even count, there's not that much weaving, and it's not as fun. I always say it's not as fun. Yeah, now you know what I'm talking about. They're just sold out. It's it's like, dudes, what happened to the bead makers? The tail. Now back to the bee. Add another D. Okay, that right there is the tip of that guy right there. I don't know if you saw that. The white bead I just added was the tip of that one. Because I'm going to bring it around and then I'm going to what we call zipper it. So if you're interested in learning what I mean by zipper, stick around. It's possible, Jillian. It is very possible, Jillian. Very possible. But when we order from the bead companies that are local here in the U.S., we don't know who they get their beads from. Unless we get really nosy and, grill them. Row 34. Was that a cat?
That was a cat.
Oh. Is he okay?
Yes.
Okay.
I stepped on Plato's paw and he said sorry to
Oh,
me.
that's why.
Ah, the baby accidentally stepped on its paw. That's
Yeah.
what I heard.
He almost bite me.
Almost bite you.
Yeah.
Just warning you, dude, you're stepping on me.
I said sorry to him and I said, I'm getting ready to wash my hands.
Okay, go wash your hands. That's a good idea. Wash your hands. Always wash your hands. So you grill them, huh, Willow? Oh, well, you better ask Fire Mountain Gems where in the world they're getting theirs at. We need our beads.
Right?
Are you guys actually seeing this okay? I'm not going blurry on you guys, are you? I just want to make sure. Be terrible if I went through a whole video and nobody told me that I went blurry. Okay, thank you.
Stop.
Row 36. You know what, guys? I just made a huge boo-boo. Wonder if anybody paid attention to it. Now I gotta take my thread off my needle because this here I cannot just unweave it. You gotta pull this out. Put the top, be very gentle. Use the part that doesn't have the pointy end. Pull it through. Loosen this guy a little and it'll help me out. I can see it. Come on, there it is. Pull it out. There it is. I see it there. Cats, I'm going to have to use the pointy end. I don't like using the pointy end. There we go. Pull it out. I am using glasses, reading glasses for this, honey, so I can see what I'm doing. There it is. Pull this out. Top, be very careful so I don't ruin my thread. Now this is every beater's nightmare. Thank you for the 9 that are watching. I really appreciate you being here. Okay. I didn't pay attention to my pattern. I have to cut the tip of my thread there so that way I know. And the bead that I just took off right here was supposed to be white. Now I put my top bead back on there and do all that. How many times has any of you ever had to do that bead? Just go back through and do it. Be very careful about it and pray to God you don't ruin something. Oh my goodness. There we go. Okay, now I add my other white. When I saw that on the next step down or next row, gotta pick up my white. I was like, where's the other one? I've seen people just because of one mistake just throw the whole thing away. I have. And I've seen people take it all the way apart just because they're afraid to just undo just that small part. And I'm talking too much again and not paying attention. There we go. Let's get that right back down in the white. There we go. I'm getting excited. I'm almost done. Yep, there is. When you have to do that. Okay, I went B, A, B, D, B, D, and now I'm picking up another B. B, B, of course, D. It's a little easier when you get on this side because you're just repeating that side. It's that way, just going up and down, left to right, however you do it. Okay, and then I go A, uh-oh. You'll see what I did there again. It's all the way down here. I didn't pay attention. I was supposed to put my A right there. It's all right. Y'all get to see my work. Oops. You'll get to see me do my mistake. And as we natives say, nobody's perfect. This is the only one I've made mistakes on. So how cool is that? I'm just going to go ahead and add that. Maybe I didn't. I'm seeing things. Nope, I was right. Do they look even? Let me get my ruler. Nope, they're in the same row. I didn't mess up. Yay. I thought I messed up. Who scared me? Row 37. I think I'm just getting too excited that it's almost done. Y'all think this is the hard part? Putting it on is going to be a lot of fun. B, It no longer has a name of color. It has become an alphabet. Ah. Come on. Work right, Gianna. Work right. You got this. Two D's. I'm thinking of trying the 4-drop peyote. I haven't done that in a long time. I may even do gourd. Gourd stitch and peyote stitch are quite similar, but there's a little difference to it. Got my thread, and I think I realized why I'm doing this because my hands are cramping. And I just want to get it done. Okay, I will. I will enjoy the journey. I figured it out. My hands are cramping and I'm not liking it too well. One B and two A's. That bead looks a little off. Flip down there. Flip. And the tail decided to come over. Last row, everybody. Oops, I better go down my bead first before I start adding beads. Go with two A's. And Jillian has got to see this one grow from the very beginning. And if any of them are still here from the beginning, probably look back every now and then. Now I'm doing 3Ds. Get in there. Two. Three. One B. One D. Get up there, just one. It's my party, not yours. Huh, baby girl? She's standing here watching me. One B. Three Ds.
Jeez. I'm not thinking about
The last two B's are A's.
No.
Don't argue with Mom, please.
Summer morning star.
Okay, that was the last bead. Now, I've already pre-cut my little square. That's not the square. There it is. There's the square. Y'all are probably wondering, what am I going to do with that square? Looks like I got to even it out. I cut it last night. It got cut last night. I didn't cut it. I had Lily cut it. So I just got to even it out.
Josh,
No.
Grandma is lying.
No.
Yes, she is.
Just kidding. Papa.
Just even it out the best I can.
Nah.
No, the worst thing you can do is just put your beads right on this. It's the same way, I believe, when I do my tubular, or not tubular, but circular peyote stitch. I do not just put it right on there. I always put something between the piece and my beads. And it also secures it a little better. So all I do is I just get a little more thread. And this is where your bent needles really come in handy. You're right. You are right, Willow. Stretch my threads that way.
Oh, look at the wall.
Put a knot on here. Okay, when I get to the point where I got to put the knot on the end of the thread when I'm finished, I'm going to have to go off camera because I'm used to doing that close to my body. And I apologize for that. And I managed to slip it up underneath. I'm going to hide my knot. Go underneath. And I do this with I also do this with some of my hoop earrings. It depends on the hoop though. I'll put this on there. And that's when I'm actually going to do the peyote stitch. Hey, Kim. Well, welcome back to YouTube. It's good to see you, Kimmy. But anyway, yeah, when I go to bead around my hoops, I will cushion something like this underneath my my peyote stitch under my, on my hoops. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to come this way and I'm going to come out hopefully at the same. Wait, let me move this so I don't get my threads and needles tangled up. Please don't lean on me, baby. What is it? I'm going to eat your chips.
I found them in your closet yesterday.
Okay, well, you better eat them then before I eat them. And I'm just going to pull that and I'm going to hold it with my other fingers. Make sure it stays on top. And if anything falls over, I want the side that I started with to fall over the top first. So this here, just make sure it holds the beadwork on, holds it in place. and it just gives just enough. When you're, if you want to just take these off, you can slip them off, put them on another set of makeup brushes. Again, I'm coming over, hoping I'm coming out about the same place. So there's a lot of sewing going on here. You cinch it tight. Dot, what are you doing, my love?
My sister's hitting me.
Your sister's hitting you? Don't be hitting each other. You guys got each other for a long time. You should not be hitting each other.
I'm telling her to stop.
You're telling her to stop?
Yeah, and who doesn't?
Oh, she will. She will. I'm sure Mom's already talked to her.
You haven't.
Dorothea. Jesus.
Oh.
Stop.
We've got a lot of catching up to do, Kimmy. Oh, how is that great niece? I bet she's just a cutie.
Help me. My sister.
No.
Who? Eva Gore?
No.
No.
Remember my friend Kim?
Yeah.
They had a new baby born in their family.
Oh, what is it? What is his name? Testy.
So usually we hold it in front of us and we can get it done this way, but I'm trying to have it underneath the candle. Camera. So you guys can see how I'm putting it together. And whip stitching is usually done a lot faster than this, but I'm doing it a little slower so you guys can see it. And it is a great way to secure your beads onto anything that's round like this or square. It don't matter, as long as you can secure your beads on it.
The bottle of it's gone.
Hush.
And it does lift it up. It'll lift your beadwork up a little higher off your work or off the handle here. So it gives it a little more of a dimension as well. So there's a lot of reasons why we do this. Not just to secure it, but to give our work some dimension. Come on, thread. Let me go over. There you go. I can just, oh, my little dog is just growling away over here because he's getting aggravated.
Ow!
He's aggravated with the new puppy.
They will just bite
It's not the
me.
puppy that's doing it.
Oh, is it Diva?
I'm a Diva.
Oh, Imo, don't bother the pets. They're tired and cranky. Buddy's old and grumpy like Grandpa.
I'm not old and grumpy. I'm just grumpy.
Look.
You're old and grumpy.
Oh. It is.
I will take a moment to rest because just pinching this together and keeping it on is actually, Willow knows. She knows what I'm doing here.
In the ears.
Okay.
Morning Star.
In the ear. Love it. Huh? Yes.
Whoops, I pulled that up underneath there. And as you see, I'm trying not to touch the brush because there's compounds. If you guys didn't know, there's compounds in your brushes. And if you just go right ahead and start using your brush, take it right out of the thing brand new and not flick it around, get the little powders out of there, you may be putting a whole different chemical on your face. So always, always, always flick your brushes around, please, before you even use them, if any of you even know about that. That's good right there. I had to even that out. I don't know whether it's cornstarch or some kind of talc that they use in it. That's right. Always wash and dry them before you even use them. Like I said, there's a compound in there, and I don't know what it is. Like I said, I'm going to be taking it off camera to do the knot because I'm used to doing it tight to my body. And it's the only way I can do it. And I hide it up underneath my work when I do. And this is the only way I'm going to be able to do it without touching the brush. I'm sorry. Got that knot up underneath there. Cut. All right. Throw that seam to the side. Pull this down just a little. Time to do the zipper. Now, there we go. Diva is safe over there. Okay, what I mean by zipper is, as you can see, let me do this first. As you can see, there's the little focus. There's the little poking out ones on the sides. Okay, and each side is opposite of the poking out. So if I'm going to bring it together, they would fit just like a jigsaw puzzle. And yeah, yes, a slight modified ladder stitch. I'm going to be going back and forth and pulling them in together. Don't touch that brush. My e-show. There we go. Alrighty. We're going to be going back and forth through each one of these beads that are poking out. And you'll see what I mean. Hopefully my camera's down low enough and my hands will. I was supposed to take a break, wasn't I, Willow? But that's all right. I'm at the home stretch here, so I'm just going to do it. But I will put it down, guys, if my hands start to get a little intense. Okay.
Are you having potatoes? For dinner?
See how they're pulling together.
Yeah, I like potatoes.
This is what we call zipper. We're doing the zipper effect, back and forth.
For me,
You?
for the one that's staying in the
Got a granddaughter, I believe, is going to want to know how to cook here pretty soon, which is awesome.
Mom,
Okay, when that gets a little too hard for me and I can't reach down in there, I just grab my tool, pull it through. Try not to get a hold of that tail up there because that's going to get woven down in there too. Okay. Oh, touch that brush. Had to hold it up like that for just a little bit. Ooh, somebody's talking about me. My nose is itching. There we go.
Morning star.
I'm a Jean. Can I get you to be not so loud underneath there? Oops, that's the part I don't like. Sometimes you have to pull it back down, go back around. There we go, it locked. When it locks like that, you really have to look and see where you're going. I'm coming out of that. Mm. Come over. This is a great part about being ambidextrous.
I put the iPhone on the charger. What would you do with my cookie?
Then I managed to get it slid back up underneath there. You usually loop around and lock it. It's like I tell everybody, we all have our way. Each beater has their own technique.
Don't.
I've actually seen beaders get in arguments over the type of threads, the type of beads, and when they get that way, I just throw my hand out like, okay, guys, just do what you're going to do. I'm going to keep doing what I do. I'm sure you do the same thing, Willow. But there are some thread out there that is specifically made for specific projects. Looks like I'm gonna have to scooch it down just a little. My E is hidden a little. Can do that when I'm done tying through it. This guy likes to get in the way when you get towards the end. My thread's short enough, it shouldn't be going underneath there anymore. But it managed. I'm going to go up through that last one right there where my Now, I have seen people, it's up to you as a beader, but I don't do it. They take these two ends and they tie it in a knot and then they finish. I would never suggest that. Never in a million years, because you still have the possibility of your work falling apart. So here, I'm going to come back down and I'm going to weave for a little bit. Weave some more. And I want to close the top of that anyway. Let's see if I can do this in camera. Weave. A lot of times weaving is a little harder than you think. I'm trying not to touch that brush. Dinner does smell good. My husband's cooking, by the way, guys. He's trained well. He even cleans. Now, if you're really skilled at this, you can fit your needle up through here too and tie some knots, which I need to do that a little closer to myself here so I can get in there. Okay, there's one knot. I'm going to have to finish the rest of this off camera. I'm sorry, guys. But you guys see how it gets put together. And like I said, it's not a tutorial. It's just weaving or watching me do some bead weaving and showing you how I made these. beaded sections on the makeup brushes. Okay, my knots are secure on that one. Thank you, Willow. I do. It's for my hands. I'm almost done, and I, believe it or not, got another set that I'm going to be doing. But I also want to remind everybody, don't forget on Thanksgiving, I'm doing this on my own to let everybody know that T and Donna are going to be doing a 24-hour basic open house for any reseller to come out and sell. Just pop in. Make sure you send them a message letting them know that, or an email letting them know that you want to come on. I believe that they're going to allow you to do more than just one spot if they have enough time for you. But it sounds like it's going to be something fun, something groovy, a little time to hang out. I believe Donna is going to be taking the late night shift. So she'll be the one in there about 2 or 3 o'clock in the morning, 4 or 5, whatever. But yeah, I know Donna has expressed she would like me to come over and sell as well. I can just hope that I feel like it at that time. Okay. Come on. You're just a little piece of short thread that needs to be taken through and tied off because you're the beginner. And you're already stabilized because so much thread has gone through. And where did I put them? Over here. Touch. They're finished. What I'm going to do is probably, let me see here now. Where's my little bags? Little bags here. Where did they go? Lily, do you know where my little bags went? The little bags that I ship jewelry in. I'm going to put each of the tips, each of the tips in the little bags. Oh, there we go. Just like this. One tip alone in each bag. Just like this. And then just close it around so that way, the bags look nice. The tips are still nice. Well, if you're going to do it, Susan, it would be so awesome to see you there. The ladies are doing this, they always do something beautiful and grand this time of the year. And I was just waiting because I know usually, I think they were the ones who did the Toys for Tot most of the time. And I'm so glad that I believe it's Westside Gary stepped up and did it this year. And I understand that they did an immaculate, beautiful job. Made more than what they were suspecting to do. And I don't know if that link is still open or not. Thank you, Susan. Thank you. And Lily's over here trying to help me. You gotta remember some of the tips are smaller than the others, so just do it the same way that I did there. Just around the beadlet.
And again, you pushed up when you
But-
grabbed it.
Oh, okay. But yeah, but that's what it is. It takes me 3 hours and about 3 hours and 15 minutes to get this done. I sure did, didn't I? Well, I've got another set that I'm going to do. You want to reach down in the box here, baby girl? Let's see if they're there. I believe they're in a brown bag right here.
Okay.
Never mind. But here's another set I'm going to do. Thank you, Lily.
Mm-hmm.
And these are the Elena Badrow set. Whoa, get in there. And it's only a set of 3 brushes. And with these, I'll more than likely just do like I did there, about that much onto this part of the brush as well. So that way, you know, it has something nice. Maybe next year. But those are the ones that I'm going to do next, and they will come in this beautiful little, I guess you could say, faux leather bag. I got these also from Cindy, so it's going to be a lot of fun to do, fun to kick out. And if you guys would like to see me do the design or bead the design for that one, just leave comments. You know, if you're not subscribed, do subscribe, and please do hit that like button or dislike. That's cool. I still get recognized by YouTube. But with that, everybody, I'm saying 3.5 hours later, I love you. And again, thank you for being here, and hugs and kisses to you all. Y'all have a great night. Good night,
Bye,
everybody.
guys.